Good evening, everybody. How are we? We are here. We have made a Saturday quiz. Should have been a Tuesday quiz, but with Nessa not being too well and ended up in hospital last weekend, we wasn't able to do it. So we're here. We're here on a Saturday night. So great to see everybody. Nigel Barnes, hello mate. Ben, lovely to see you. Claire, all the way from the US of A. Hello, sweetness. How you doing? Even a big hooray from Nessa. She's going to come and say hi to Claire.
Love you.
There you go. Martin Pendry, how you doing? Toasty, lovely to see you. McDilson, I know you've been here a little while now, McDilson. Great to see you. Captain America Steve, John Kerr, my good friend John. Welcome, John. Great to see you. Dave Brady, Mick Miller, Mark Hall. There's so many of you guys here. Andy Lysett, aka James Fullerton, telling Martin what to do. Right, let us get back into where we should be. Yes, we have the Saturday quiz. And I've got her ladyship behind me with the cat who's been annoying me all day. And everyone's saying, hope you're feeling better, Ness.
Thank you.
Claire, we love you too, sweetheart. Great to see you here. Jay Machiavelli, the dog. J Dog Machiavelli is in the house. Everybody had better behave yourself.
Not me.
Great to see you, Jay. Thanks for coming. John's in the chat, Jay, as well. Right, this evening we have got 50, I think it's 52 questions in total. So the first one is birth names. Second round is general knowledge. The third round is Blockbusters. So what we'll do the 10 questions of Blockbusters, and then we'll take a little break for anyone who wants to get a drink or have a fag or go to the loo, do whatever they want. So we'll have a little break for a couple of minutes, and then we'll come back to the answers to the Blockbusters one. Then that's what friends are for, and then multiple choice. So, if you want to get your pens and your paper ready, I don't know if you're going to get yourself into little teams, if you're within a family environment, if the family's watching. So let's see just how many you can get of these. Obviously, we'll do the fastest finger first. So when I see it come through on my chat, I will write down the first person with the correct answer. Now, bear in mind, and I do say this every time, that on YouTube chat, it is sometimes delayed a little fraction. So the person that I might see on my chat might be below your name if you've also given the correct answer. It's just the way YouTube is. As I say, it's only for fun. So let's do this, shall we? So grab your pens, grab your bits of paper, have a drink. Golf Clash Quarks, Danny, you're better off on your own. What are you trying to tell about Emma there, Danny? I'm not quite sure there.
Me?
No, not you. Right, are we ready then, guys? Shall we make a start on this evening's quiz? Right, so, as I say, I'm going to ask you the first question, and then I'll start looking down in chat. So the first person to give me the correct answer. Jay's saying that's not good enough. I don't know what Jay's on about. Maybe because he's on his own. He hasn't even got his little mouse to talk to. Nigel, you know your internet is slow, but your eating's a double handicapped. Don't worry about that. Dave Brayley, you've had 3 already. Wonder Woman, Darlia. Lovely to see you, Dar. You see the USA, even first, I'm sure to delay. No, it's strange, actually, that sometimes somebody living just down the road can have a bigger delay than what you can have in the States. It's crazy. Right, let's do this, shall we? Let's go on to question number 1. So as I say, whether you're doing it with a pen and a paper and you're just going to see how many you can get right, or whether you're going to join in on chat, then let's do this, shall we? Okay. It would help if I was to use the right mouse. I've got 2 different PCs, one that's got Streamlabs on it and one that's got the quiz on it. So, right, let's go here. Round 1, birth names. Can you identify the following celebrities from their original birth name? Okay, so are we ready? Now these are nice and easy, so fastest finger first, so get ready to type out as quick as you can. Question number 1. Who was born Norma Jean Mortensen? That's question number 1. Who was born Norma Jean Mortensen? A nice easy one to start off with. While I'm waiting for the chat, I'll just check. I love it. Love it, James. Here we go. The answers are starting to come through. Zach Lysett, welcome. Great to see you, Zach. Lots of people think it's Marilyn Monroe. Dave Brayley seems to think it's John Wayne. Quite possible. John Kerr, Marilyn. McDilson, the blonde chick. Danny Spring, Marilyn Manson. Everyone beat him to the answer. Mark Hall, Marilyn. Rio Moore, Rio. My boy, how you doing? Lovely to see you, Rio. Thank you for being here. Right, let's go to question number 2. Question number 2 is, who was born Alicia Augello Cook? Whose celebrity name, or what celebrity was born Alicia Augello Cook? Question number 2. Excuse your typos, Claire. No need to excuse them. Don't worry about spelling mistakes. Just type as quick as you can. Question 2. Who was born Alicia Augello Cook? Jay saying his mum. J-Dog, yeah.
Hello, babe.
Ness just said, is that J-Dog? Because that's the sort of answer that you'd give Jay. And Ness knew straight away. Right, we got some answers coming through. Alicia Keys, Alicia Dixon. No clue. Question marks. Lots of answers coming in. You know how I am, lol. We know you're good, Claire. Right, we will move on to question number... What on earth was that? Oh, I think Ness was throwing out a little clue there. Question number 3. Who was born Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta? What a mouthful that is. Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta. Question number 3. Right, we've got some question answers coming through. McDilson saying that's a toasty kind of question. And they're coming through. We got Jay thinks it's Angelina Jolie, Martin Lady Gaga, Captain America Gwen Stefani, Nigel Steffi Graf, Toasty Lady Gaga, Captain America Gwen Stefani, Azaz Andy Lysett, Mick Angelina Jolie, Zach Lady Gaga, Claire Angelina Jolie. Lots of Angelina Jolies and Lady Gagas turning up. Can I go back and change your answer? Claire, you can do whatever you want, my sweetheart. If you want to change your answer, you change it. And if you're going to write them all down and just tot them all up at the end, then, as I say, it's only a bit of fun. Right, question number 4. They're getting tougher now. Who was born Karen Johnson? Which celebrity was born Karen Johnson? Question number 4. Now, I've just had a message from Paul Shears in chat. He can't do tonight as he's washing his hair. What are you guys like? Right. The answers are beginning to come through. Zach thinks it's Whoopi Goldberg. Captain America thinks it's Boris Johnson. Martin Pendry thinks it's Whoopi Goldberg. Jay, can you give us a clue? Andy Lycett says Whoopi. John Kerr also says Mr. Johnson's daughter. Rio Moore doesn't know. Dave Brady, Whoopi Goldberg. McDilson, Magic Johnson. Nigel Barnes has gone Whoopi. Lovely stuff. We've got some great answers coming through there. So we will go on to question number 5. Who was born Peter Jean Hernandez? Question 5. Peter Jean Hernandez. They're our friends. I wish they were, Claire. I wish they were. Having all these celebrity friends would be lovely. We wouldn't be living in a 1-bedroom flat in Tunbridge Wells. We'd be in a big mansion in Hollywood or something. That'd be nice. Right, the answers are beginning to come through for question number 5. What do we got coming through? Zach thinks it's Bruno Mars. Captain America, Steve Wiggum thinks Peter Gabriel. Mick Miller, Gene Hackman. Jay Machiavelli, the dog, thinks it's Gene Hackman. Danny Spring, Golf Clash Quarks thinks Peter Andre. Andy Lycett's gone BR7NO Mars. Is that his private number plate? John Kerr, Andre. Nigel Barnes, Bruno Mars. Mick Miller, nah. Dave Brady, Bruno Mars. Wonder Woman is clueless. You're not clueless, Wonder Woman, trust me. Mark Hall, Bruno. Martin Pendry, Frank's brother. Is that Frank Bruno? Don't mention Frank. Don't mention Frank Bruno in front of the wife, please, because you'll set her off on one. Question number 6. Who was born Catherine Elizabeth Hudson? Question 6. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson. Rio 3 dots. Connor swears that's a football player. You're probably right, Connor. There is a football player out there called Hernandez. I'm sure there is. You're clueless as well, Claire. You're not clueless. Trust me. Right, we've got some answers coming through now for question number 6. Zach, you think it's Katy Perry. Mick thinks it's Liz Taylor. Wonder Woman thinks it's her thumb. Nigel Barnes thinks it's Elizabeth Taylor. Andy, Kate Hudson. Captain America, Kate Hudson. Claire thinks it's Kate Hudson. McDilson, Kate Hudson. Rio, Katy Perry. Wonder Woman, Kate Hudson. Katy Perry, Kate Hudson, Katy Perry. Jay has gone question mark, question mark, question mark. Angles, Danny, how you doing? You think it's Boris Johnson. Mark Hall, Liz Taylor. Claire, whatever. Rima, lovely to see you here, Rima. The Duchess of Cambridge, Catherine Elizabeth Hudson. I'll tell you what, it could well be. Dave thinks it's Katy Perry. And Danny Spring, you're writing off this round. I don't know the real names of famous people, let alone the ones they were born with. We will move on to question number 7. Who was born Stevland Hardaway Judkins?
My love.
Who was born Stevland Hardaway Judkins? Question number 7. Looks like John Kerr and Jay are having a little love in there. Jay, I'm with you. Question 7. Who was born Stevland Hardaway Judkins? Here we go. Here we go. They're coming through now. Right. Zach thinks it's Stevie Wonder. Mick thinks it's Bart Simpson. Claire thinks it's Stevie Wonder. Jay thinks it's Frank Bruno. Connor thinks it's Catherine Jenkins. Andy thinks Stevie Wonder. Rio Stevie Wonder. McDilson Aerosmith singer. Claire says that she remembers V loving him. Claire, you know you're right. John Kerr thinks it's Steffi Graf. Captain America Frank Bruno.
Love them both.
Angles Dan, Nigel Farage. Dan, you've been living in the States for too long. Golf Clash Quarks, Danny, the Queen. Rima, I just called to say it could well be. Martin, Champion the Wonder Horse.
So why don't I?
Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Okay, question number 8. Nice easy one for you. Who was born Morris Joseph Micklewhite Jr.? Who was born Morris Joseph Micklewhite Jr.? Question number 8. No, you can't say nothing. Don't ruin it. Ness wants to give clues to every single question. Claire's going, I know my baby girl. Yes, you do know your baby girl very well, Claire. Right, here we go. Morris Joseph Micklewhite Jr. Right, the answers are starting to come through. James, you think it's Elton John. Martin, Michael Caine. Andy, Michael Caine. Or James again thinks it's Michael Caine. Reba thinks Elton John. Andy Lysett, not a lot of people. Michael Miller, MJM's lad. Dave Brady, Michael Caine. Nigel Barnes, Michael Caine. Dan, Michael Caine. So lots going there for Michael Caine. So we will move on. And as I say, if I do miss anyone in the chat, I do apologise. It does go a bit crazy sometimes. Rio's gone Michael Caine. McDilson, Martin Luther King. John, the son of Morris Joseph Micklewhite. Danny Spring thinks it's Ian Ballinger. Captain America Snoop Dogg. The dog is in the house, by the way. Jay Machiavelli is the dog. Claire, you'll pass on this one. And Nigel Barnes says you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Question number 9. Who was born Reginald Kenneth Dwight? Question 9. Who was born Reginald Kenneth Dwight? Question number 9. Waiting for the answers to come through. Here we go. Here we go. Another nice easy one this. We've got lots of you guys are going Elton John, Danny Spring, Mick Miller, Captain America, Andy Lysett, Toasty, Martin Pendry. Jay thinks it's John Wayne. Nigel Elton John, Zach Elton John, McDilson, Mark Hall, Angles Dan, Rio Moore, Dave Brayley, Rima. Claire has gone Reggie Jackson, the only Reggie she knows. Okay. Mick, stop it, Nick. Stop what? Dancing. And Wonder Woman, Elton John. Right. We have done that one. We will move on to the final question in this round. Question number 10. John Kerr also thought it was Elton John. Question 10. Who was born Farouk Balsara? Question 10. Who was born Farouk Balsara? Claire thinks I should be dancing for us in between the questions. That's not my job, Claire. That is Vanessa's job. V is the dancer, not me. I must admit, I much preferred it when she was ill. I can get her back here.
I can't swear, can I?
Oh, yes, you can.
Can I?
No. Okay, the answers are starting to come through for number 10. Toasty, you think it's Freddie Mercury, as does Zach, as does Danny Spring. Andy thinks it's Free Idol Mercury. I presume you meant Freddie. McDilson, the Queen singer. Martin, Freddie. Captain America, Will Smith. Andy, Freddie. Jay saying give us another dance, Ness. Nigel Barnes, Freddie. As does Claire, Wonder Woman, Rio, Mark Hall, John Kerr, Dave Brayley, Rima. You all think it's Freddie Mercury. Guys, well done. Okay, if you've got your little bits of paper, if you have actually been writing the answers down, Angles, Dan, Fred. All right, Fred. So if you've been writing the answers down, the questions down, let's go through the answers for round number 1. And I can tell you we have a clear winner for round number 1. Oh, Ness just said, I bet it's one of your Golf Clash friends. Somebody doesn't like Golf Clash. Right, okay, let's go to question number 1. Who was born Norma Jean Mortensen? And of course the answer was Marilyn Monroe. And the guy who was fastest finger first was Mick Miller. Well done, Mick. Question 2. Who was born Alicia Orgello Cook? The answer is Alicia Keys. And the fastest finger first, Mick Miller. Well done, Mick. Question number 3. Who was born Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta? McDilson said it in chat. This is one for Toasty. It was one for Toasty. Well done, Christian. You got that spot on. You was fastest finger first. It's Lady Gaga. Question number 4. Who was born Karen Johnson? The answer is Whoopi Goldberg. It was Whoopi Goldberg. Fastest finger first there was Zach Lysett. Well done, Zach. Do we get a second and a third place? Claire, in this game, everyone's a winner. Everybody is a winner. Just for being here, you're winners. Right. Okay, question number 5. Who was born Peter Jean Hernandez? The correct answer there was Bruno Mars. And the correct fastest finger first, Zach Lysett. Well done, Zach. 2 in a row he's got there. Question number 6. Who was born Catherine Elizabeth Hudson? The correct answer, Katy Perry. And Zach Lysett, 3 in a row. Well done, Zach. Fastest finger first there. Everyone gets a rosette, James. Yeah, you're right there. Robito, great to see you here. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Right, question number 7. Who was born Stevland Hardway Judkins? The answer was the great, the one and only Stevie Wonder. Well done, Zach Lysett. Fastest finger first, and I've got the cat's tail. Good job I'm not playing Golf Clash. Question number 8. Who was born Morris Joseph Micklewhite Jr.? Correct answer there was Michael Caine. Martin Pendry. Well done, Martin. Fastest finger first there. Jay saying no, there must be a winner and a loser. All right, Jay, you're the winner. John Kerr's the loser. How's that? Although if I'm talking to John Kerr, he's the winner and you're the loser. Right. Question number 9. Who was born? Reginald Kenneth Dwight. Of course, that was the fantastic Mr. Elton John. Danny Spring, Golf Clash Quarks. Well done, Danny. You was fastest finger first there.
Where's Tommy?
And question number 10. Who was born? Farouk Bulsara. Yes, of course, it was Freddie Mercury. Fastest finger there was Toasty. Christian, well done. So that is the end of round 1. It's the fastest finger deal. It's just a bit of fun, Dan. That's all, just a bit of fun. So that was pretty even. Well, it wasn't an even split. Toasty got 2 correct, or fastest fingers. Mick Miller got 2 fastest fingers. Danny Spring got 1. Martin got 1. But the outright lead winner with 4 fastest fingers was Zach Lysett. Give Zach a big cheer and a round of applause. Well done, Zach. That is for you, Zach. 4 correct, fastest finger first. Zach wins the first round. Well done. Right, Claire, I hope there's no sports lull. There might be 1 or 2 sports questions, but there isn't a sports round as such this time round. We did actually have... Captain America says it's whoever Nick decides was the fastest. Yeah, let's give Zach some booms in the chat. Well played, Zach. Okay, we will move on now to round number 2, which is general knowledge. Round 2, general knowledge. Some questions are easy, some are a little bit trickier, and some you can just probably guess. Danny Spring, well done, Zach. Quickest Googler of the round. Oh, love it, Danny, love it. Right, not British sports anyway. I don't think it is actually, Claire. I think it's American, but that's to come later. Right, question number 1 of round number 2, general knowledge. Fastest finger first, so get ready. Fingers on your buttons. Question 1. Which continent has no active volcanoes? Which continent has no active volcanoes? Right, just waiting for the answers to come around, so we'll do a little dance. And the answers are slowly coming through. This one's certainly making you think. Continent, Jay. Continent, not country. So, Danny Spring thinks Antarctica. Jay thinks it's England. Nigel thinks Antarctica. Eden! Sorry you was late, you was in the bath. That's no excuses, you could have taken your phone with you. Great to see you here, sweetheart. Lovely to see you. Martin thinks it's the Arctic. Rio thinks Antarctica. Anglesdown thinks Africa. Claire thinks Antarctica. Wonder Woman Antarctica. Mick Miller thinks North America. Mark Hall is Asia. John is Alaska. Rima Antarctica. Zach Africa. Lots coming through there for Africa and Antarctica. Mick ever heard? Oh yeah. Rio Eden thinks Africa, as does Steve. Dave Brady, Australia. Right, we will move on to question number 2. Claire, this is for you. If you don't get this right, or if Wonder Woman doesn't get this right, there's something wrong. But Angles Dan might have a shout as well. Which American state ends in 3 vowels? Which American state ends in 3 vowels? Question number 2. A little slurp. Oh, I love it. They are coming through now. Dan, you think it's Hawaii. Mick, you think it's Hawaii. Captain America thinks it's Mississippi. Maybe he's not reading what he's just typed out. Rio, Hawaii. Rima, Hawaii. Nigel, Hawaii. James, you think Hawaii. As does Dave. As does Martin. As does Mark. Nigel, aloha. Captain America, what are the states? Well, you are Captain America, you should know. Jay Meccavelli, aloha. Nigel, aloha. Wonder Woman, hooray. Right, we will move on to question number 3. And being a history buff, I love this type of question. So this is going to be a pure guess by you guys, and I'll give it to whoever's the nearest. How long was the 100 Years' War? Question number 3. How long was the 100 Years' War? Claire, you dropped your phone, but it was Hawaii, of course. Okay. Question number 3. I want to know how many years long was the 100 Years' War? The answers are beginning to come through. Dan, you think 99? Andy, you think 7? Jay, 92. Martin, 112. Claire, 10. Golf Clash Quarks, 3. Captain America, 300 years. Zach, 7 years. Andy, 7.5 years. Mick Miller, 17. McDilson, 214. Connor, 118.
Hey, baby
Rima, 30. Dave, 115. Wonder Woman, isn't it still going on? Nigel Barnes, 116. Martin Pendry has gone 116. Claire thinks it's 10. Some great answers coming through there, and it is a great question. Okay, question number 4. A nice easy one if you were born between December and January. If you were born on Christmas Day, what star sign would you be? Fastest finger first. If you were born on Christmas Day, what star sign would you be?
The star.
Claire, not only do you drop your phone, your stepson is now typing and hitting your keys on your phone. You're having one of those evenings. Question number 3. A nice easy question. If you was born on Christmas Day, what star sign would you be?
Jesus.
James, aka Andy Lycett, thinks it's Capricorn. Angles Dan thinks Sagittarius. Zach's gone Scorpio. Toasty's gone Capricorn. Rima has gone Sagittarius. As Capricorn for Martin. Dave Brady thinks it's a Sagittarius. Claire thinks it's Capricorn. Wonder Woman Aquarius. Jay Machiavelli a Scorpion or Scorpio. Nigel Sagittarius. Captain America Uranus.
Brainless.
I'll let Ness say that. Mark Hall Capricorn. Mick Miller saggy hairy arse. Sagittarius. McDilson Vegan in Swedish. Very good, McDilson. Rio Sagittarius. Martin asked Brian. Love it. Yes, that's your story, Claire, and you are sticking to it, and you are entitled to do so. Nigel's gone Capricorn. John's gone Capricorn. And Angles Dan has gone definitely Capricorn, but you blocked. Okay. Question number 5. Charlotte Dibble,
Yeah.
my beautiful baby girl, how are you? Lovely to see you, Char. Hope Carl and little Sky are doing well. Right, question number 5. How many white squares are there on a chessboard? Question 5. How many white squares are there on a chessboard? Yeah, we miss you too, Shah. It's lovely to see you here. Hopefully when all this is over, we can all get together again. Got to do some dancing because Ness isn't doing it.
I'm trying to get my void, you can't get it. Okay.
Here we go. The answers are coming through now. Mick, you think it's 32. Ben, you think 32. Rio 32. Nigel 32. Zach 32. As does McDilson. Martin. Rima thinks 64. Captain America 32. Jay 25. Toasty 32. Dan 16. John 32. Wonder Woman the same as Black. Very clever. Dan, damn it. Mark Hall 32, Connor 52, Dave 36. Some great answers coming through there. Question number 6. What was the name of the ship that Captain James Cook commanded on his first voyage of discovery to Australia and New Zealand?
I'm related.
Yes, we'll tell the story afterwards. But yes, Vanessa is related to him. What is the name of the ship that Captain James Cook commanded on his first voyage of discovery to Australia and New Zealand? If this is a little bit tough, I will give a clue, but we'll just see how the answers come through. Dan, you halving the wrong number. More dancing, says Claire. Right, here we go. Nick, there is a pussy on my head. Yeah, you're right there. Right, here we go. The answers are coming through. Martin, you think it was the Beagle. Claire, the Curl. Andy Lysett, the Cookie McCook. Mick, the Golden Hind. Zach, HMM Endeavour. Captain America Discovery. Dan, Boaty McBoatface. That's a great name, isn't it? I think there's a horse called Boaty McBoatface, isn't there? Claire Godfrey, you think it's the Enterprise? No, it's Captain James Cook, not Captain James Kirk. Dave Brady, you think it's the Mayflower. Mark Hall, you think the Kind. Rio, the Kangaroo. John Kerr, the Endeavour. McDilson, the Contiki.
I'm related, I'm the kangaroo, right? Cheers, Rio.
Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down. Right, Zach's gone Endeavour, Nigel's gone Endeavour. Yes, looking good. Question number 7. Nice easy one for our American friends. Question 7. What does the Statue of Liberty carry in her right hand? What does the Statue of Liberty carry in her right hand?
It's not her husband.
Claire, sweetheart, be as silly as you like, darling. It is just fun. Everyone's a winner. What does the Statue of Liberty carry in her right hand? The answers are just starting to come through. Andy thinks it's a lamp. Mick thinks it's a torch, as does Rio. Martin, you think it's a packet of fags. Jay thinks it's a torch. Liz, welcome Liz. You think it's a torch. Wonder Woman a torch. Claire a torch. Nigel, Dave, Zach, Liz oops. McDilson torch. John a book. Dan a Bible. And Mark a torch. I'm loving some of these answers that are coming through. It's great stuff. Right, let's move on to question number 8. You've got to think about this one. Question number 8. Which animal appears in the English dictionary first? So which animal appears first in the English dictionary? Magnus, welcome. Unlucky the other day in your match with Toasty. I was watching that with interest. Claire thinks the Statue of Liberty was holding a porno mag in her right hand. Oh dear, did you hear that?
What?
Claire said the Statue of Liberty was holding a porno mag in her right hand.
Good girl.
Right, the answers are coming through now for question number 8. Martin Aardvark, Mick Aardvark, Andy, Claire Ass, Nigel Aardvark, Toasty Aardvark, Captain America Aardvark, as does Golf Clash Quarks, Liz Aardvark, Wonder Woman thinks it's an ant, Dave Brayley Aardvark, Mark Aardvark, McDilson thinks it's an ape, Jay thinks it's an ass, John Kerr and Aardvark, Claire's a hee-hee, Nigel Barnes a Blackadder. Question. Connor, you think it's an armadillo, and why not indeedy? Right, question number 9. Sally Ride was the first American woman, behave, to do what? Sally Ride was the first American woman to do what?
1,000 men.
I hope you guys did not hear that. But that is not the correct answer. Sally Ride was the first American woman to do what? Little bit tougher, this one. Better do a bit of dancing.
Bit of that, bit of that.
Right, the answers are coming through. Mick Miller thinks she was the first woman to vote. Liz thinks she was the first astronaut, as does Zach. Claire Godfrey says DIY. Wonder Woman go to space. Captain is Ride Sally Ride. Mustang Sally. Great song. Jay thinks it's horse jumping. Connor thinks to ride. John in space. Rio go to space. Claire thinks it's flying to the moon. McDilson fly across the pond. Good one. Nigel go to space. Mark Hall thinks going to space. Angles Dan thinks it's to become a cowgirl. Connor thinks she was the first woman to do a horse. I do apologise. Martin was to go into orbit. Dave Brady to go into space. Steve thinks sail the Atlantic. Golf Clash Quark, shut up and listen. We will move on to question number 10. We recently saw the launch of SpaceX to the ISS, the International Space Station. What are the first names of the 2 astronauts? We recently saw the launch of SpaceX to the ISS. What are the first names of the 2 astronauts? Question number 10. The answers are beginning to come through. Here we go. Martin, you think Bill and Ted. Andy is Bert and Ernie. Mick Miller, John and Bob. Jay, Bill and Ben. Steve, Bill and Ben. Zach, you think Douglas and Robert. Dan, Bill and Ben. John Kerr, Dumb and Dumber. Connor, Rick and Morty. Rio, Dan and Steve. Zach, Bob and Doug. Liz, Robert and Douglas. McDilson, Going and Gone. Golf Clash Quarks, Bob and Doug. Angles Dan, Jay and Silent Bob. Captain America, Shaggy and Scooby. Dave Brayley, Tom, Dick and Harry Boom. And Claire's seconding Shaggy and Scooby. Some great answers coming through there. Well done, everyone. Bonus point for 3. Well, there was actually 3 passengers on that spacecraft, Dave. You are quite right. Although one of them wasn't actually a living creature. There was a dinosaur that I saw floating by. One of the astronauts had a dinosaur that they chose to take up into space with them. So there was actually 3 things. Right, let's move on, shall we? Let's stop chipsing and chopsing. We will move on to the answers now for round 2, the general knowledge round. Cheers, my darling. Put my cup of coffee there. Right, in fact, I won't put it on there because that's going to burn through the wood. I will put it on there. Okay, let's move on to the questions and the answers. Question 1. Which continent has no active volcanoes? Lots of you thought Antarctica, which actually does have an active volcano. The correct answer was Australia, and Dave Brayley. Well done, Dave. Question number 2. Which American state ends in 3 vowels? Lots of you got that one right. It was Hawaii. Fastest finger first. Angles Dan. Well done, Dan.
Catherine Waters is up there, so far.
So I was just catching up on chat there. Question number 3. How long was the 100 Years' War? The answer is actually 116 years. And the person who got it spot on was Nigel Barnes. Well done, Nigel. 116 years. If you were born on Christmas Day, what star sign would you be? You would be Capricorn. And the correct fastest finger first there was Andy Lysett, aka James Fullerton. Well done, James. Question number 5. How many white squares are there on a chessboard? Yes, it is 32, as many of you got. And Mick Miller, fastest finger first there. Well done, Mick. Question number 6. What was the name of the ship that Captain James Cook commanded on his first voyage of discovery to Australia and New Zealand? It was the HMS Endeavour. And as Ness said while I was reading out the question, she said she's related. The guy who actually wrote all the maps for Captain James Cook, who was aboard the ship, is Nessa's great times 8 grandfather, I think. Eight times? Something like that. But yes, so she has got a very seafaring history in her ancestry.
Not full of fish.
Plenty of fish. Question number 7. What does the Statue of Liberty carry in her right hand? And no, Claire, it wasn't a porn mag. The answer is a torch. Mick Miller, fastest finger first there. Well done, Mick. Question number 8. Which animal appears first in the English dictionary? And it is an aardvark. Well done to Martin Pendry. Well done, Martin. Catherine Walters, welcome. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope Scott's well. Great to see you. Question number 9. Sally Ride was the first American to do what? She was to go into space. She was an astronaut. And Liz, well done, Liz. Fastest finger first there. Well done. And finally, question number 10. We recently saw the launch of SpaceX to the ISS. What were the first names of the 2 astronauts? Bob and Doug. And the fastest finger first there was Zach. Well done, Zach. So we had a very, very even round. We had Mick with 2. And Zach with 2. Dave with 1. Dan with 1. Nigel with 1. Martin with 1. And Liz with 1. So the combined winners of that round is Zach Lysett and Mick Miller. Well done, guys. Give them all some booms in the chat with 2 fastest finger rounds each. Well done, Zach and Mick. Claire Tunabush. Right, McDilson says he needs a break after this. What we'll do, McDilson, we're just going to go through the first 10 questions on Blockbusters and then we'll have a break because we'll be exactly halfway. So we'll just do these next 10. So if you can cross your legs, hold on. James, you're cutting off his Wi-Fi. Yeah, some booms going through there for Zach and Mick. Well done, guys. Well done. Right, come on, girls. We can't let these men beat us. Claire, you're 100% right.
Yay!
Okay. So let's move on now quickly because McDilson is now holding his legs. Bless him. We will go through round number 3, Blockbusters. This is a throwback to the old television programme, the old quiz show Blockbusters, which originated in the US, came over here with the old famous saying, "Can I have a pee, please, Bob?" So we are playing this round as in Blockbusters. So can you identify the following trivia clued up with the initial letter of the answer? So let's go. Question number 1. What O is a house containing a hop drying kiln? What O is a house containing a hop drying kiln? Question number 1.
Orgasm.
No, Ness, it's not an orgasm. What O is a house containing a hop drying kiln? Here we go. The answers are coming through. Martin, you think it's an oven. James, you think it's oast. As does Zach. As does Mick. Golf Clash Quarks. McDilson. Nick didn't even get it. Oh, okay, sorry. A bit slow, maybe. Jay, you think it's an oast. Angles down an outhouse. John, an outhouse. Claire, a woven? Does that mean a coven? A coven? Well,
Coven.
could I say that you belong in a coven?
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't, but I know you do.
What, Claire?
Oh yes.
Yeah, she's my coven.
Captain Oathouse, Mark Oven, Claire Oven, Rio Outhouse, Connor Amon, Nigel Outhouse, McDilson. No freaking clue. Gonna have your break now. Bless you, McDilson. Claire, you didn't understand fully, but you got it now. So that was question number 1. Question number 2. What T is the American word for a dinner jacket? What is the American word for a dinner jacket? And it begins with the letter T. Question number 2.
Or she's biscuit.
What is the American word for a dinner jacket? Question number 2.
Doing well.
Right, the answers are coming through now. John Kerr, you think it's a tuxedo, as does Andy, as does Mick, as does America, as does Zach, as does Martin, Dave Brayley, Claire, Nigel, Wonder Woman, Mark Hall. Danny Spring thinks it's a tracksuit. Angles down a titty tie. McDilson, you haven't gone for your break yet. I'm going to try and rattle through these quite quickly for you. McDilson, you think it's a tux as well. Well done, everyone. Right, we'll move on to question number 3. What is the longest river in Europe? What is the longest river in Europe? And it starts with the letter V.
Vanessa.
What is the longest river in Europe? No, it's not Vanessa. The River Vanessa. No.
What?
Right, Martin Pendry thinks it's the vulva. Is that a car or is that a woman's part? Andy thinks it's the Volga. John Kerr thinks it's the Volga, as does Mick, as does Zach.
That could be a woman's part too, depends.
As does Dan, the vulva. Connor the Vern, McDilson the Volga, Dave Brady the Volga, Jay Machiavelli, very long, very good. Mark Hall the Volga, Rio the Volga. Some great ones coming through there. Some great ones coming through there. Right, question number 4. What is a grey-headed member of the crow family? beginning with the letter J. What is a grey-headed member of the crow family? Question 4. What J, and I don't mean J-Dog, what is a grey-headed member of the crow family? What other chance to put in vulva?
J Nick.
Oh, I love it. Right, the questions are beginning to, or the answers are beginning to come through now. We've got Martin thinks it's a jackdaw, Andy a jay, Liz a lol, Mick Miller a jackdaw, John a jackdaw, Dave Brady a rook. What jay? Okay. Rook. Oh, 2 Ronnie's sketch, Rook Soup. Nigel Barnes jackdaw, Claire you're passing, Mark Hall jackdaw, McDilson a Jayhawk, Rio a Jay, Jay Machiavelli, laughy faces, Captain America Jack Sparrow, Angles Dan, Jack Crow, Dave Brady, Jackdaw. Some great answers coming through there. We'll move on to question number 5. What K is the supposed home of bourbon whiskey? What K is the home of bourbon or bourbon whiskey? Question number 5. Little dance for you there, Claire. Here we go. Answers are coming through now. Lots are going for Kentucky. Kentucky rain keeps falling down. Everyone's going for Kentucky. John Kerr, Andy, Mick, Dan, Zach, Captain America, Martin, Toasty, Jay, Catherine, Claire, Liz, Rio, McDilson, Dave, Nigel, Mark, Connor, Wonder Woman, you all going for Kentucky. We'll move on to question number 6. What Y is the tree whose wood was used to make medieval bows? Well, in fact, it's still used to use bows today. But what Y is the tree whose wood was used to make medieval war bows? Question number 6. I can't replicate the Alba dance. There is only one person on this planet that can do an Alba dance, and that is Toasty. No one will come anywhere near it.
I beg to differ.
Random guy with no name. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Right, the answers are coming through. Dan, 3 times you've been second now. You request half points. You can have as many half points as you want, Dan. John Kerr, you think it's you, as does Andy, as does Mick, as does Martin. Rio's retracted his own message. Jay thinks it's a you. Claire, you think it's a yucca. Dave Brady, a yucca. Dave Brady, a you. Random guy, a you. Steve, you. Mark, you. Angle Dan, yours, not you. Rio is a you. Zach, a you.
I'm a me.
Loads. Connor, a yoke tree. Catherine Walters, yes. Oh, it's getting boring being first to post in my list and being called out at least 5th or 6th. Steve, as I explained right at the top, I can't help the way that YouTube does and delays things. Ness better get playing and streaming Golf Clash then. That would be the day, Danny. That would be the day. I have actually thought one day of doing a wife's stream. I'll get Ness to stream, and while you're there, we can get Emma to stream, and we'll get the 2 of them to do a dual stream of playing Golf Clash. Now that would be funny. Right, okay. Question number 6 that was, and I'm aware that McDilson needs to go. Question number 7. What T is the most populated city in the world? What T is the most populated city in the world? Mick, suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, Steve. Huh? No. What was your answer? You think Torquay is the most populated city in the world? Oh, Dave Brady is saying that he would watch you and Emma. Playing Golf Clash, Dave. Playing Golf Clash. Here we go. The answers are beginning to come through. Martin Tokyo, Dan Tokyo, Toasty Tokyo, as does Mick, as does Random Guy, Rio, Nigel thinks Taiwan, Catherine Tokyo, Connor's retracted his own message, Zach Tokyo, McDilson, Mark Hall Tokyo, Wonder Woman Tiananmen, Tiananmen Square, Captain America Tamworth,
Tennessee.
John Kerr Tokyo, Jay Taiwan, Connor Taiwan, Alexis Taff, welcome Alexis, great to see you here. Tokyo, sorry if I've missed any of you guys in chat, it is a bit manic. Danny thinks Tweedlemouth, Tweedmouth. Wonder Woman Tiananmen, Dave Brady, I need a break as well, McDilson, trust me, I need a break. And Claire is going Timbuktu, of course.
Oh my god, I was about to say that, Claire.
Now, Nessa thought the answer was Torquay. Very strange creature, very strange. Okay, we'll move on to question number 8. A nice, easy one, this one. Question number 8. What H is the capital of Finland? What is the capital of Finland, beginning with the letter H?
Himalayas.
You think the Himalayas are the capital of Finland?
Don't know. I'll take it from sarcastic. Hungry.
Okay, here we go. The answers are beginning to come through now. Andy, you think Helsinki, as does John, Martin, Dan, Claire, great minds, yeah. Rio, Helsinki, Captain America, Helsinki. Jay Machiavelli thinks it's Holland. Holland is the capital of Finland? Maybe. Mick Helsinki, Nigel Helsinki, Toasty Helsinki, Random Helsinki, as does Zach McDilson, Mark, Claire, and Wonder Woman can't type that fast. Well done, everybody. Question number 9. Right, McDilson, get your fastest finger here. What sea is the first name of the current King of Sweden? McDilson, this is for you. What sea is the first name of the current King of Sweden? Right, one more question after this and then we'll have a 2-minute break. Jay Machiavelli thinks it's King Colin. Martin Conrad, Toasty Cole, Golf Clash Christoph, Zach has gone Cole, Mick Miller's gone Claus, Claire is passing on this one, McDilson Cole, Dan, it must take longer for my answers to get to you from England, from Texas. Don't believe that one, Dan. Rio's gone Christoph, Nigel Barnes Charles, Dave Brady Conrad, Wonder Woman Christian, Captain America Coles, Connor has gone Cole Baskin, Mark Miller Conrad, John Kerr Cole, Random Guy with no name Chris. Oh, this is great stuff. I'm loving all of this. Right, let's move on to the final question of round number 3. Another nice easy one, so fastest finger first. What A is the alternative name for the Northern Lights? What A is the alternative name for the Northern Lights? Talking of dual streams, you're doing one with Ben Kennedy next week. Well done, Danny. I saw Ben's piano thing he done yesterday, absolutely superb. Right, here we go. Captain America has gone Aurora. Jay's gone Aurora, as has Golf Clash Quarks. And Dan. Zach's gone the Polar Loftits. Random Guy's gone Aurora. John Kerr, Northern Aurora. Andy Lysett, Aurora Borealis. Toasty's gone Aurora. Wonder Woman, Aurora Borealis. As has Mark and Nigel. Zach's gone Polar Lights. Claire, Aurora Borealis. Rio, Aurora. McDilson, Aurora. Dave, Aurora. Great guys there. Well done, everybody. Random Guy with no name, or they are amazing. And John, you can't spell. Don't worry about the spelling. I will, if it looks right, it'll be there. Right, guys. As we said at the beginning, we're going to have a little 2-minute break now. So if you want to go and get yourselves a drink, go to the loo, have a fag, do whatever you want to do. We'll have a 2-minute break, and then we'll come back with the answers for round number 3. So we will see you very shortly. Here we go, we are back. A big cheer for coming back after a little break. Little wee-wee. Mr. C, Paul Coulson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you here, Paul. Right, too many people said Aurora. Lots of people said Aurora, Wonder Woman. Okay, so are we all back? Are we all settled? Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Everybody post whereabouts in the world you are from in chat, and then I can have a quick look to see who we're missing. So, starting now, where in the world are you living? Then I'll see if everyone's back.
In hell.
We are living in hell. Let's see where you're all from, guys. Come on, stick it in the chat. Claire Godfrey is here.
Yay! Hey, gorgeous.
Well, we know you're in the US, Claire.
I'm coming.
Wonder Woman, USA.
Yay.
Alexis, Illinois. Captain America. Mr. Magoo, great to see you here. Mark Hall is in Newcastle. Rio's in his house in Hemel Hempstead.
Aww.
Magnus is in Sweden. Dave's on the Isle of Man. McDilson's in Sweden. Nigel Barnes is in sunny Scunthorpe. Toasty is in Luxembourg. Random Guy is in Ireland but living in Poland. Connor, we all know where Connor is. He's in Uxbridge. Claire, Hereford, England. I wish you were in Hereford, Claire, because you'd be a lot closer to us. Zach, you're in Liverpool. Paul, we know you're in Sweden. The Ginger Geordie Golf Clashers, Scotty. Welcome, mate, all the way from Durham. Hello, Scotty. James is in Liverpool. Paul, we know you're in Sweden. Wonder Woman's from the US. Catherine, about 7 miles away from where we live now, correct. And Danny is in... Yeah, I know where you are, yeah. I was just looking originally from Central Beds, of course. You was up by Biggleswade somewhere, Danny, weren't you? What? And Jay is indoors in his house because he is the Lord of Wigginton. J Dog Machiavelli, the Lord of Wigginton. Right, let's go on now to the answers. I think everyone is back, everyone is here, everyone is raring to go. Let's go and do the answers for the Blockbusters round. So, question number 1. What O was the house, or what O is a house containing a hop drying kiln? And the answer was an oast house. John, you're in South Oxley. Danny, yeah, it was Biggleswade. Right. Andy Lysett, James Fullerton, fastest finger first there, James, well done. Question number 2. What T is the American word for a dinner jacket? And of course it's a tuxedo.
Teabag.
No, not a tea bag. Give your bird all the love from us. McDilson, all the way from Sweden, is sending his love.
Tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet, she says. Fastest finger first for tuxedo. Jay is not going to like this. John Kerr, well done, mate. Well done, John. Question number 3. What V is the longest river in Europe? And of course, it is the Volga. Martin Pendry. Well done, Martin.
Close.
Scotty, it's a pleasure having you here, bro. Honestly, it really is. Question number 4. What J is the grey-headed member of a crow family? And the answer is a jackdaw. Martin Pendry. Well done, sir. Well done. Question number 5. What K is the home of bourbon whiskey? And the answer is Kentucky.
That's chicken.
Mr. Dog, you're not going to like this. John Kerr. Well done, John. Fastest finger first. Question number 6. What Y is the tree whose wood is used to make medieval warbows, as it is today? And of course the answer is yew. And guess what? John Kerr, you was fastest finger first again, John. Well done. You're on fire. Question number 7. What T is the most populated city in the world? The answer was Tokyo. Mick Miller, well done, Mick. Questions 8. What H is the capital of Finland? The answer is Helsinki. James, well done. And a bonus point for J-Dog because he thought the answer was Holland. So a bonus point for Jay there. Question number 9. What sea is the first name of the current King of Sweden? And it is Carl the 16th, Gustav of Sweden. And that was Toasty. Christian, well done, Christian. And question number 10. What A is the alternative name for the Northern Lights? And it was a little bit of a funny question because Aurora is the name of anything that's lights, but it is the Aurora Borealis. That was question number 10. And fastest finger there, Steve Wiggum. You did get in first, Steve. Well done. But I can look through my list now and see that Martin Pendry got 2 correct fastest fingers. James got 1. Mick got 1. James, you got 2. Toasty got 1. Steve got 1. But the winner of round number 3 is John Kerr. Well done, John Kerr. Give John some love, some booms in the chat. John Kerr, well done, mate. Well played, sir. Well played. Yeah, that's enough of that. Right. Okay, round number 4. John, you can die with dignity, Jay. Oh, don't say that, John. Danny Spring, you said American dinner jacket. Your answer tracksuit was for Liverpool. Bonus point there for you, Danny. Well done. Right, yeah, well done, John. John Kerr, well played, sir. All the way from sunny Watford. And I've got the cat is now sitting on me. Random guy. Everyone's giving John some love and some booms in the chat. You okay there, Mush? Yeah? Good. Even the cat's ready. Right, question number 4. That's what friends are for. These are questions that friends, family, associates have all sent in to me. And I appreciate every single one of you. So, for the next quiz, if you want a question asked out in this round, please just send me a WhatsApp, a message on Facebook, however you want to do it, email, postcard, letter, any letters, please enclose a £10 note as well. And I will read out the question in the next quiz. So, round 4, question number 1. This comes from James Fullerton, aka Andy Lycett. So Andy, James, no answering your own question, please. We don't want any clues being given away here. Question 1. Frank Zappa and the Mothers were at the best place around in which popular hit song? Frank Zappa and the Mothers were at the best place around in which popular hit song? It's question number 1. Ah! And I'm being attacked by the cat. Ouch!
Not me.
Hello. Say hello to everyone. Say hi. Meow, meow, meow. There you go. Look in the camera. Say hi. There we go. The kitty said hi as well. Little Lizzie, bless her. Okay, the answers are starting to come through. Paul Coulson, you think it's Smoke on the Water. Zach, your message was retracted. Paul Coulson, you've now gone Deep Purple. Jay, your place. John Kerr, not that old. McDilson, Chelsea Hotel. Jay, you need to shave your pussy. I don't think it was that one, Jay. Okay. This one has got a few people stumped. Claire, Smoke on the Water for sure. McDilson, you Google you. Dave Brayley, our place. That was question number 1. Question number 2, kindly sent in by Martin Pendry, who's in chat with us today. So thanks, Martin. Question number 2, and it is on sport. So all you sports fans out there, what have Liverpool done twice and can do again, but Everton never have and never will?
All birds.
What have Liverpool done twice and can do again, but Everton never have and never will? Great question if you like your sport, this one.
Gold Cup.
Martin Pendry, Jennifer Artisans. European champions. Zach, win the Champions League. Jay, he doesn't care because he doesn't like football. Rio is nothing. Connor is win the Premier League. Behave yourself, Nessa, please, in the corner. McDilson, the best in Europe. Zach, twice in a row, won the Champions League, being the capital of culture. Great question there, Steve. Great answer, rather. Win the European Cup. See, I will give you a clue. Everton could technically one day win the European Cup. But it can't be that. Nigel hosted a cup final. Right, some good answers coming through there. And we will move on now to question number 3. From the toast of Golf Clash, Christian Thierry. Thanks, Christian. I know you're here, or you were earlier on. The name Luxembourg comes from its early Latin designation, Luxembourgenhoek. I think I pronounced that right, but I'm sure Christian will tell me if I haven't. Luxembourgenhoek. But what does that mean? Is it a tiny country, a small castle, or we people? Question number 3. Just put in the answers A, B, or C. Martin, you have stumped them. Yes, you have. Right, just answer A, B, or C. The name Luxembourg comes from its early Latin name, but what does it mean? Toast of Gold Flash, not even close. Not even close on my pronunciation, so I do apologise. So what we'll do it this way.
Lutzelinburg.
That's how you say.
Lutzelinburg. Lutzelinburg.
That's how you pronounce that word there. Christian, thank you for that. Great question. Great question. Right. Question number 4 from Dave Brayley. Which animal never sleeps? Which animal never sleeps?
Izzy.
Yeah, it's our cat.
I know. Fish.
Toasty. I had to do it, Christian. I did actually mean to study it before I came on air tonight, but I forgot.
Octopus.
Right, which animal never sleeps? Question number 4. The answers are beginning to come through. Zach, you think it's a bat, Wonder Woman a shark, McMillan a shark, Connor a fish, McDilson snakes, John a whale, Rio a shark, Nigel a shark, Paul Coulson a lion, Danny Spring a bullfrog, Jay Machiavelli a sloth, Captain America a fly, Mark Hall a worm. I'd love to know the scientist who actually sits in front of animals to find out if they go to sleep or not. Martin Pendry a tortoise. Oh, great question. Thanks, Dave, for the question. Fantastic. Question number 5, and this is one from Danny Spring. Golf Clash Quarks in the chat. Claire, you think it's a shark. Question number 5. What are charm, strange and top quarks? Now, some of you may know this, some of you won't, but Danny Springs Golf Clash accounts have got charm, strange and top quarks or quarks associated with them. So, but what actually are they? What are charm, strange and top quarks? Question number 5. Thanks, Danny. Got the 2 pussies behind me. Just purring away in my ear hole. Right, the answers are beginning to come through. Andy Lycett, you think nuclear things. Martin, you think they're stars. Jay, you think they're cereals. I'll have a bowl of top quarks, please. Alexis have YouTube names. Rio words. McDilson spiders. John doesn't have a clue. Toasty, you think they're particles. Wonder Woman particles. Captain America names. Claire adjectives. Paul Coulson dust. Some great answers coming through there. Danny, thank you so much for the question. Much appreciated. Nigel Barnes, words that Danny made up. McDilson or clouds, quite possibly. Question number 6 from Ben Kennedy. I know Ben was here earlier on, so thanks Ben for sending the question in. Which brass instrument is made up of over 6 meters of tubing? Which brass instrument is made up of over 6 meters of tubing? Question number 6. I don't know, it might be. Right, the answers are beginning to come through here now. Andy, you think it's a tuba. Martin, a French horn. Toasty, an organ. Zach, a trumpet. Claire, a tuba. Jay, a trombone. Captain America, a tuba. Rio's retracted his message. I didn't get to see it. Random guy with no name, an oboe. John Kerr, a trombone. Dave Brayley, a French horn. Toasty's now gone horn. Shay Lehman, welcome Shay. Sorry if I've missed you in the chat before. Shay, welcome. Great to see you. You think it's a trombone. Wonder Woman trombone. Nigel. Paul Coulson, you think it's a bassoon. Now, you're a musician, Paul. You should know this. Connor Collins thinks it's a trombone. Mark, a tuba. Danny Spring thinks it's a didgeridoo. Captain America, a triangle. Rio, a trombone. McDilson, a horn. Paul, a tuba. Captain America, a cymbal. Random, a triangle. He's laughing at Steve's one there. Some great answers coming through there. We'll move on to question number 7. And again, Ben, thank you so much for that question. Superb. Right, Nigel Barnes. I know Nigel was here earlier on. Whether he's still here, I don't know. But question from Nigel. So again, Nigel, thanks, mate, for sending this in. Much appreciated. Another sports question. So, Claire, sorry about that. Out of the 3 Spaniards to have won the US Masters Golf Tournament, which one has only won it once? Out? Yeah, pass. Yeah, you have to pass on this one, Nigel. Out of the 3 Spaniards to have won the US Masters Golf Tournament, which one has only won it once? So yes, 3 have won it, 2 have won it twice, and 1 has only won it once. Right, we got the answers coming through. Random guy, Jose Alathabal, Rio, Juan, Martin Pendry, Sergio Garcia, Shay, Sergio Garcia, Captain America, Sebi Ballesteros, Toasty, Sergio Garcia, Mark Hall, Sergio Garcia, Paul Carlson, Sergio Garcia. Claire is passing, but it's the US Masters, Claire. It's in your backyard. Just down the road from you, Augusta is. Well, a couple of thousand miles maybe. John Kerr, you think it's Sevi. Right, let me just flick back in. Oh, Andy's gone back to the Liverpool answer. He's played at the San Siro Stadium. Okay. You thought this was multiple choice? No, this is what friends are for. Multiple choice is the last one. McDilson, you think it's Jose Maria Olazabal. Right, that was question number 7. Again, Martin, thank you so much. Great question there. Question number 8, and it's sent in by our one and only McDilson. Oh my God, T-Dog is in the chat. Good evening, Tony. Great to see you here. Paul Coulson, Colin Montgomery. He's one of Tony's countrymen. He's not a Spaniard, Paul. J. Machiavelli, Juan Sheet. Juan Sheet is plenty. Okay. Question number 8. McDilson, thank you so much for this question. McDilson actually sent me 2 or 3 questions, actually. But I chose this one because it's not as easy as you think. In which US state was Elvis Presley born? In which US state was Elvis Presley born? The answers are beginning to come through. Andy think it's Hawaii. Random is saying Nashville. Alexis, Tennessee. Zach's retracted his message. His massage. Claire, you think it's Nashville, which is in Tennessee. So which US state? I want the US state. Wonder Woman's now gone Tennessee. Random guy's Tennessee. Martin, Tennessee. Toasty's gone Mississippi, as has Paul Coulson. No, it's not. Nessa's gone Alabama. Mark Hall's gone Nashville. Nigel's gone Tennessee. Rio's gone Texas. Steve has gone Folsom. Rio is Texas. Dave, Tennessee. Jay, Texas. Golf Clash Quarks, baby. McDilson, I'm not answering this, lol. No, you're not. And Rio Moore, Tennessee. Well done. Fantastic. Fantastic question there, McDilson. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we will move on to question number 9. And just in time, just as the man turns up in chat, Tony, thank you so much for your question. You now can't answer this. John, you think it's California. Question number 9 from Tony Richardson. It is a pub quiz. It's beer o'clock. In which year was the beer can first introduced? In which year was the beer can first introduced? And I'm just going to leave it open. Tony did actually give me multiple choice, but I'm a lot meaner than that. I'm not. So whoever is the closest is going to get the fastest finger first. In which year was the beer can first introduced? Nigel, not soon enough. Right, the answers are beginning to come through. Zach, 1930. Random, 1933. Danny, 1886. Andy, Jamaican Bacon. Nigel, not soon enough. John Kerr, 1898. Connor, 1969. Toasty, 35. America, 1972. Martin, 1924. Paul, 1954. Rio, 37. Jay, 1898. Dave Brady, 1935. Wonder Woman, the year 59. That would have been good. Shay Lehman, you've gone 1931. Mark's 1950. McDilson, 1629. Random guy with no name, 2 centuries too late. Nigel Barnes, 1967. And Alexis Taft, Dilly. Right, that was question number 9. Tony, thank you so much for the question. Much appreciated, and a great question it was too. Question 10 from Steve Wiggum. Captain America, he is here. He is in the chat with us. So obviously, Steve, you can't answer your own question. What is the tallest statue in the world and where is it? So I'm going to give a fastest finger for each one. So what is the tallest statue in the world and where is it? And I will just accept the country. So what is the tallest statue in the world and where is it? Question number 10. I'm boogieing. I've got Blaze's music on in the background. Here we go. The answers are coming through. And what a great question, Steve. Zach, you think Dubai? Random guy. The Spire in Dublin, Wonder Woman Dubai, Martin Pendry, Jesus Christ Redeemer in Rio, Toasty the Jesus in Rio, Shay the Rio, John Kerr the Colossu, whatever that is, Connor Collins New York, Danny Spring Temple Buddha in China, Alexis Taft Jesus in Rio, Dave Brady you think China, T-Dog you thinks it's Alan Shearer outside St James's Park. Claire Godfrey, I lost. Bless you, Claire. Mark Hall, you think it's Rio. Rio, Christ the Redeemer. McDilson, the Statue of Liberty in New York. Captain America, none of the above. I think there's a clue there. Mark Hall is saying hi to T-Dog. Right. Looks like you stumped them there, Steve. So we will come back to that one. Nigel has gone to Liberty in USA. We will move on to question number 11. And Paul Coulson is in the chat. So McDilson, this one might be for you. What year did ABBA win the Eurovision Song Contest? What year did ABBA win the Eurovision Song Contest? Read this. You do a warm one. I'm cold. Thanks. Right, the answers are coming through. Danny, you think 1976, Martin 76, Random Guy 74, Andy 73, Toasty 75, Rio 76, Nigel 74, Zach, T-Dog, you think 76, Zach 72, Captain America 67, Nigel Barnes is singing Waterloo, John Kerr 76, McDilson 76, Captain America 76, Connor 1970, Mark Hall 73, Shay 74, Dave Brady 1970. Right, we will move on to question number 12. Paul, thank you so much for the question, really appreciated. Question 12 from Mr. Mick Miller, and yes, this is going to be a wild guess. Great question, Mick. Thank you so much for sending this in. Over the 10 seasons of Friends that were aired, how many episodes were there in total? Out of the 10 seasons of Friends that were aired, how many episodes were there in total? Right, the answers are flying through. And as I say, I will give it to the closest one. Right, here we go. Zach, you think it's 131. Random Guy, 133. T-Dog. Tony, you think 168. John, 89. Alexis, 255. Andy, 143. Rio, 133. Toasty, 236. Claire's lost us again, but she's now back. Captain America 97, Danny Spring 236, Shay 220, Martin 236, Mark Hall 134, Dave 196, McDilson 1200. It seemed like that. GC Radu, welcome. Great to see you. 235, Captain America 236, Magnus 240. Zach 239, Claire's retracted her own message, and Connor 299. Guys, that was the That's What Friends Are For round, and to each and every one of you guys that sent a question in, thank you so much. And if anybody in chat wants to send me a question for the next quiz, please feel free and we will include them in the next quiz. Nigel Barnes thinks not enough. I take it you're a Friends fan. Claire 475. Right. That's the end of round number 4. Let us now go on to the answers and who the fastest finger first. I'd rather be way off than cheating. McDilson, no one cheats in this game. No one's Googling. Danny Spring and 227 episode featured Jennifer Aniston's nipples. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I wasn't counting. Right, we go. Ness is calling me a liar. We go to question number 1 from James Fullerton. Andy Lysett. Frank Zappa and the Mothers were at the best place around in which popular hit song? It was Smoke on the Water. Fastest finger there was Paul Coulson. Well done, Paul. GC, Dr. Spring, Emma, how you doing? Great to see you. Right, Paul Coulson, fastest finger first with Smoke on the Water. Again, thanks James for the question. Question 2 by Martin Pendry. Now, nobody actually got this. Martin, you stumped them. So a bonus point for Martin. So Martin gets the point here. What have Liverpool done twice and can do again, but Everton never have and never will? And of course, it is to play an FA Cup semi-final at Goodison Park. Great question, Martin, and everybody was stumped with that one. Question 3 from Christian Thierry. So hang on a minute, I will get this one ready. The name Luxembourg comes from its early Latin designation.
Luzillenburg.
That's the one.
Luzillenburg.
But what does that mean? And of course the answer is B, a small castle. And the fastest finger first there was Zach Lysett. Well done, Zach. Thanks, Dr. Spring. Much appreciated. Question 4. What animal never sleeps? Question from Dave Brayley. The answer is a bullfrog. And Danny Spring, well done, Danny. You got that one spot on. It is a bullfrog, yes. Question number 5 from Danny Spring. So what are charm, strange and top quarks? They are elementary particles. Toasty, Christian. Well done, Christian. You got that one right. Question 6 from Ben Kennedy. The brass instrument is made up over 6 metres of tubing and it is the French horn. Martin Pendry. Well done, Martin. Fastest finger first there. Question 7 from Nigel Barnes. Out of the 3 Spaniards to have won the US Masters Golf Tournament, which has won it only once? And the answer, of course, is Sergio Garcia. Martin Pendry, again, fastest finger first there. The other 2 being Seve Ballesteros and Jose Maria Olazabal. Both have won it twice. Sergio only winning it once. Question number 8 from McDilson. In which US state was Elvis Presley born? And he was born in Tupelo in Mississippi. Many people think it's Tennessee, but he moved there when he was 12 years of age. Elvis was actually born in Mississippi, and the winner there was Christian Thierry. Toasty, well played, Toasty. Question number 9 from Tony Richardson. In which year was the beer can first introduced? The answer there was 1935. It was first put out into production. 1935. Toasty, well done. Toasty's on fire. Thanks for the question, Tony. Question 10 from Steve Wiggum. What is the tallest statue in the world and where is it? And Steve, you've stumped them, so you get the point, Steve. Well done. It is actually the Statue of Unity in India. And I think it's twice. Is it twice or 3 times the height of the Statue of Liberty? Something along those lines. But I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find out. The Statue of Unity in India was the answer there. So Steve gets the point there because he stumped everybody. Question 11 from Paul Coulson. Thanks, Paul. What year did ABBA win the Eurovision Song Contest? The answer was 1974. Fastest finger first there was Random Guy with No Name. Well done, Random Guy. Well played, sir. question number 11 from Mick Miller. Over the 10 seasons of Friends that were aired, how many episodes were there in total? There was 236. And Toasty, you got there first. Well played, sir. Well played. Behave. Random guy's giving himself some booms. Yeah, everyone give random guy some booms. Right, round number 4. I can tell you that the runaway leader with 4 fastest fingers first was Christian Thierry, toast of Golf Clash. Christian, well done, mate. Well done. Give Christian some booms and some love in the chat. There we go. Well done, Christian. Winner of round number 4. Okay. We will now go on to round number 5. And yes, Claire, it is now multiple choice. So these are either going to be an A, B, C or a 1, 2, 3. The reason I've done that is because the last time I'd done a multiple choice round, I had everything as A, B, C, so it was difficult to differentiate between one question to the next. So this time I've changed it round a little bit. So we've got A, B, C, then it's 1, 2, 3, then back to A, B, C. Just makes it easier for me to check out in chat who's doing it. So yes, McDilson, how does everybody know all this? I don't even know it myself, so. A quiz dance from Toasty. Right, now Toasty won the People's Cup the other day and he done an awesome dance. And just to let you know, Toasty, I will be in the next People's Cup. Okay, so we will move on to round number 5, multiple choice. So you don't have to know anything, just guess. Question number 1. What is Mongolian blue spot? Is it A, a butterfly, B, a birthmark, or C, leaf disease? So in the chat, just answer A, B, or C. What is Mongolian blue spot? Having a little dance there while I'm waiting. Here we go, and they are flying in. Zach, you've gone C. Andy, well, James has gone A. Rio's gone A. Random's gone B. Martin's gone A. Tony's gone B. Danny's gone A. Nigel, the only way I can win. Wonder Woman is A. Dave has gone A. Toasty's gone A. Catherine has gone B. Captain America C. Claire has gone A. John's gone A. Nigel's gone C. McDilson B. Mark Hall C. Random guy with no name D. Right, okay. So, question number 2. This is going to be a 1, 2 or 3 answer. From what tree can you make aspirin? From what tree can you make aspirin? Is it 1, the elm, 2, the pine, or 3, the willow? What tree can you make aspirin?
The wisp.
Here we go. The answers are starting to come through now. Zach, you think it's 2, Andy 1, Martin 3, Rio 2, Danny 3, Random 1, Wonder Woman 3, Alexis 3, Captain America 3, Toasty 3, Connor 2, John 3, Dave 3, Catherine Walters 1, Nigel Barnes 1, Claire 3, T-Dog is going evening Ness, Tony's sending you some love.
Need someone
At least everybody's been sending you their love. They know you haven't been well, sweetheart.
I'm never well.
Mark Hall 3. Andy the Boots Tree. McDilson 1. Right. That was question number 2. Question number 3. What colour dye can you get from crushed beetles? This is going to be an A, B or C round. Random guy, what Toasty said. Question 3. What colour dye can you get from crushed beetles? Is it A, black, B, yellow or C, red? Question number 3. Here we go now. They're beginning to come through. Zach, you've gone B. Martin C. Andy C. Rio C. Random Guy A. Catherine C. T-Dog C. Golf Clash A. Alexis A. Steve Wiggum C. Dave Brady B. Toasty C. Wonder Woman B. Claire C. Connor A. Nigel B. Random Guy C. John C. and Mark C. Great answers coming through there. Well done, everybody. Just writing down the name of the winner there. We will move on to question number 4. McDilson thought it was A. Question 4. Who was the first non-American player to win the US Masters? Who was the first non-American player to win the US Masters? Was it 1. Gary Player, 2. Peter Thompson or 3. Tony Jacklin? So in the chat, answer 1, 2 or 3. Who was the first non-American player to win the US Masters? Here we go. Zach, you've gone 1. Martin 3. Andy 2. Random Guy 3. John Kerr 2. Rio 3. Danny Spring 3. Toasty 3. Connor 3. Claire 2. Nigel 1. Wonder Woman 2. Mark Hall 1. Captain America 2. Catherine Walters. Ness is so cute. Oh, bless you, Cat. Captain America has gone 4. McDilson gone 1. That was question number 4. We'll move on to question number 5. One for the ladies, I think, here. Or it could just be a guess. Which character appeared in EastEnders first? Which character appeared in EastEnders first? This is an A, B or C. Is it A, Cindy Bill, B, Pat Butcher or C, Phil Mitchell? Which character appeared in EastEnders first? T-Dog's gone for 2 on the last question. Here we go. All you EastEnders fans out there, the answers are beginning to come through. Zach's gone for A, Martin's gone C, Random Guy's gone B, Zach is now C, James is B, Connor's retracted his own message, Rio is A, John Kerr is A, Connor is A, Nigel A, T-Dog B, Claire is B, Wonder Woman C, Captain America B. Do you actually get EastEnders in the States? I don't know. McDilson A, Mark Hall C, Danny Spring, Wellard, and Wonder Woman, you've never seen the show. Bless you.
Wow.
It does live in America. I'm not sure if they get it out there. Right, okay. Let's go for question number 6. By area, not population, by area, what is the largest US state? By area, what is the largest US state? So it's a 1, 2 or 3 answer here. So is it 1 California, 2 Alaska or 3 Texas? Claire, you get it on certain channels. Good to know a bit of East End London is being shown in America. Here we go. The answers are flying through for question 6. Right, Zach thinks it's 1. Martin has 2. Andy's 3. Rio 2. Golf Clash Quarks is C. Okay. Random Guy is 3. John Kerr is 2. Danny's now saying 3. Captain America 2. Catherine 3. Toasty 3. Connor 3. Alexis 2. Wonder Woman 2. T-Dog is 2, Mark 2, as is Nigel. Claire thinks it's 1, McDilson has gone for 2, and Danny Spring thinks it's Donald Trump because he's in a big state. Right, we will move on to question number 7. Which of these football clubs have won the most domestic trophies? So trophies won in their own country. This isn't worldwide, this is just trophies won in their own country. Which of these football clubs have won the most domestic trophies? An A, B or C round. Is it A, Rangers, B, Celtic or C, Barcelona? So which one of these clubs have won the most domestic trophies in their own country? A, B or C? And they're beginning to come through now. Zach, you've gone for C. Martin, B. John, A. Rio, A. Danny, B. Random Guy, B. Andy, B. Toasty, B. Captain America, B. Wonder Woman, C. Tony Richardson, A. Claire, C. Mark, C. Connor, C. Nigel Barnes, B. McDilson, B. I wish Streamlabs would stop doing that. Okay, we will move on now to question number 8. Yes, but as Streamlabs says there, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please just press the button, press the bell, and then when the next quiz comes on, then you'll know that we'll be soon going live. So, question number 8. What was the highest grossing movie in 2019? What is the highest, or what was the highest grossing movie in 2019? A 1, 2 or 3 answer this is it 1, Frozen 2, 2, The Lion King, or 3, Avengers Endgame? What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're playing with Groot again, aren't you?
I am.
What was the highest grossing movie in 2019? Here we go, the answers are coming through. We got Random Guy with 3, Zach with 3, Andy Lysett 3, John Kerr 1, Toasty 3, Wonder Woman 2, Danny Spring 1, Captain America 3, Alexis Taft has gone A, so I presume you mean 1, Rio is 2, Nigel Barnes is 3, Claire is 2, Mark Hall is 3, McDilson is 1. Well done, guys. We will move on to question number 9. Which appliance would use the most energy if it was consistently on in a 1 hour period? So which appliance would use the most energy continuously in a 1 hour period? Is it A, an oven, B, a microwave, or C, a kettle? So answer A, B or C. Having a boogie. Well, you're supposed to be boogieing. Claire said that you're supposed to boogie in between. But the answers are coming through now. We've got Zach with B, James with C, Martin with A, Random Guy C, Danny with C, John Kerr A, Wonder Woman A, Toasty A, Captain America C, Rio B, Mark Hall C, Catherine Walters C, Wonder Woman B, 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 Claire Godfrey A, Nigel Barnes C, Some great answers coming through there. Right, question number 10. The last question. No, we got to round 5, question 10 already. That is not good. But we are here. We are at the final question of the night.
The dance.
Round 5, question 10. In miles to the nearest 1,000, what is the circumference of the Earth? In miles to the nearest 1,000, what is the circumference of the Earth? So it's a 1, 2 or 3. Is it 25,000, 27,000 or 23,000? I don't know where she's gone. No, don't know where she's probably in. Oh, we're just having a discussion there where the cat's gone. Here we go. The answers are beginning to come through. Zach, you think it's 3. Andy 3. Martin 1. Random Guy 2. Danny Spring 2. John Kerr 1. Captain America 2. Steve. Rio Moore 2. GC Radu, you're back here. Wonder Woman 3. Claire 3. Mark 3. Nigel Barnes 3. McDilson 3. Nigel, that's all right, Nigel, no worries about that. GC Radu, 33,000 kilometres, so it makes it 3. Okay, now that is knowledge for you. That is knowledge. You want GC Radu on your team, but is he correct? We will soon find out. That was question number 10. Guys, that is the end of the quiz.
Oh.
Yeah. Boo. Boo. But we can say hooray because I've still got to do the answers for questions for round number 5. You don't even know half of them. It's just guesswork, McDilson. I'll be exactly the same. I'll just be guessing. That's why I like multiple choice. Okay. Let's go to question number 1. What is Mongolian blue spot? And it is a birthmark. Random guy with no name. Give yourself some booms.
What is his name?
Random. Well, he's a random guy with no name. He has no name.
That.
He has no name.
I want to know it.
He's like the unnamed soldier. He's random guy with no name. Everybody, if you want to guess what random guy with no name's name is in the chat,
Bob.
Feel free. Bob. Right. Question number 2. Sorry, did I? Yeah, random guy with no name won that one. Question number 2. From what tree can you make aspirin? The answer is willow. And fastest finger there, Martin Pendry. Well done, Martin. Question number 3. What colour can you get from crushed beetles? The answer is red.
All their blood.
Martin Pendry, well done. And some guesses are coming through for random guy with no name's name. Cole, Randy, Bill. Oh dear, love it. Question number 4. Who was the first non-American player to win the US Masters? And it was Gary Player way back in, I think it was 1954, I think. But you'd have to Google it. I think it's 54. But Gary Player was the first non-American player to win the US Masters. And fastest finger first there was Zach Lysick. Well done, Zach. Question number 6. Which EastEnders character appeared first? The answer is Pat Butcher. She appeared way back in 1986. Cindy Bill was first in 88 and Phil Mitchell was in 1990. But another great EastEnders question, Phil Mitchell was actually the character that's had the most appearances, and he's had the most duff-duffs as well. So all you English people will know what I mean when I say duff-duffs. Right. Question number 6. Oh, sorry, that was random guy with no name again, by the way.
Bob.
All the answers are still coming through. John Kerr thinks Carol.
I still think question.
Right, question number 6. By area, what is the largest US state? California, Alaska or Texas? The answer is Alaska. Rio Moore. Well done, Rio. My boy. Well done, Rio. was
Love
fastest
you.
finger first there. Question number 7. Which of these football clubs have won the most domestic trophies? The answer is A, Rangers with 115 domestic trophies. Celtic have got 105 and Barcelona 91. So Rangers was the correct answer there. Fastest finger first, John Kerr. Well done, John. Question number 8. What was the highest grossing movie in 2019? It was Avengers Endgame. Fastest finger first, random guy with no name. Well done.
Bob.
Bob. Oh, you thought you got one fastest, did you, Dar? Question number 9. Which appliance would use the most energy continuously in 1 hour? And it is a kettle. The fastest finger first was Zach Lysett. Well done, Zach. You got kettle correct there. As did lots of other people.
He's steaming.
And finally, question number 10. In miles to the nearest 1,000, what is the circumference of the Earth? And it is the answer I was looking for was 125,000, because to the nearest 1,000 it is actually 24,901. So Radu was a little way out with 23,000. It is actually 24,901. John Kerr, come on the Jers. Random guy's getting himself some booms. Danny Spring, I've seen Random's birth certificate. His name is actually Random Guy with No Name. And Claire Wonder Woman, it's the lagging, it can't be helped. Right, let me just have a quick tot up of that round there. I think I know who's won that round. They have... No, it's actually a draw. Round number 5 is a draw. Random Guy with No Name and Martin Pendry both got 3 fastest finger firsts correct. So round 5 is a draw. Martin Pendry, Random Guy with No Name. Well played, gentlemen. Well played.
Thank you, Bob.
McDilson, you got 19. Is that 19 out of all 50? Has anyone else been taking a note of how many they actually got right? If you did, chuck it in the chat. It'd be great to see how many you got of the 50. If I was being honest, I might have got 25, something like that, I suppose. But I would have got probably halfway. But well done, everybody. So, that is it. Random Guy with No Name. You want a shootout?
Bob.
Bob. Every time I'm saying Random Guy with No Name, the missus is shouting out Bob. You want a shootout? Now you can share the trophy. Share the trophy with Martin Pendry. Well done, Martin. Guys, it has been an absolute blast as ever. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I know it's an unusual day, having it on a Saturday.
Thank you for being really good to my husband. He's done a great job, and I think I've helped too.
Yes, you have, sweetheart. Yes, you have. So, just a quick question before I go. Obviously, it used to be the Tuesday quiz. Now, I know that a lot of people are going back to work and that sort of thing. So, do we move it to a Saturday? Would you rather it be a Saturday or a Tuesday? So, if you can just put in the chat Saturday or Tuesday, then that would be fantastic as well. Thank you, everybody, for your thank you messages. McDilson, thanks. Steve, thank you very much. James, thanks to you and Ness. Toasty, it's been great having you here, Christian. Martin, thank you. Mark, Junker, Dave, Darlia, Wonder Woman, Zach, Random Guy, lots of fun, thank you. GC Radu, sorry for being late. No apologies needed. It's lovely to see everybody here. Claire, you could do this professionally. I very much doubt it. Andy, you think a Tuesday is better. Zach, you think a Tuesday is better. Radu is a Saturday. Toasty is a Tuesday. Dave is a Saturday. Claire is a Tuesday. It's not a question, by the way. Captain is either. McDilson is a Tuesday. So it probably looks like a Tuesday is getting a few more votes than a Saturday. So we will revert it back to a Tuesday. I wasn't sure how Saturday would. Obviously, I wanted to do it Tuesday this week, but with Ness being rushed into hospital last weekend, it was absolutely impossible to get anything prepared. So, but as you can see, she's back on the mend, and she's
Still pooping.
I'm glad you didn't hear that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. It's been an absolute privilege and a pleasure doing this for you lot. And I really appreciate it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Press the notification bell, and you'll be notified when the next quiz is. Yay Tuesday, says Claire. So that'd be not. It won't be this Tuesday coming, Claire, because it's tournament week in Golf Clash. It'll be the following Tuesday. So I'll do it every other week. So so the quiz is once every 2 weeks. So it'll be a week on Tuesday would be the next quiz. But as I say, if you press the sub, press the bell, you'll be notified when I'm going live. So guys, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. Love to you all, and I will see you all again soon. Have a great evening, everyone. It would help if I'm pressing the right mouse, because I've got 2 computers, 2 mouses. I'm trying to press the mouse to go back to the intro screen. Martin, who done the 2 thumbs down? Martin, I don't care if they're thumbs up or thumbs down. To me, it means someone's taken the time to actually press something. The quiz might not be for everyone. It doesn't bother me getting thumbs down. I don't care. But yes, there we go, guys. I will see you all probably Monday for a opening round of the tournament. But the quiz again will be a week on Tuesday. So guys, thank you so much. Love to you all. Have a good evening. See you soon.